Nick, I'm always really excited to talk Thursday Night Football props with you, and I make sure to get my Mearsy Minute done before I do this, just so we can compare a little bit and compete with what we have. Philadelphia Eagles, my gosh, they embarrassed my Steelers the other day. They are at the Houston Texans. The Texans are struggle city this season, to say the least. So I need to know what your 3 prop bets are going into this.
Yeah, looking at this spot here, well, for starters, I've already played the side and the total in this game. I was able to get it up to 14.5 for -120 with the Houston Texans. I did play the Texans on the side and the under on the total. So it's always difficult to find plays when you're playing, to find props when you're playing unders. So what I've come up with here was I have Davis Mills over 22.5 completions. And this kind of does follow a little bit of a game scripts as well, because if the Eagles are going to be leading, which I believe they will be leading in this game, but just I think 14.5 is way too many on the road, or 13.5, 14, whatever it is. There's just way too many points on the road for a primetime game. And if we're looking that the Eagles are going to be leading in this game, I'm going to look for Davis Mills to throw the ball a little bit here, because they're going to be playing from behind. Which also on the other side, when you're looking at a team that's going to be leading, I like the under in this game. So I'm going to look for the Eagles to pound the rock a little bit in this game as well. Jalen Hurts over 41.5 rushing yards, and Miles Sanders over 80.5 rushing yards. When we look at what the Texans have done this year, they're one of the worst teams. They're 30th in the league in total yards allowed, and they're last in the league, giving up 186 rushing yards per game. So the Eagles should be able to pound the rock down their throats in this game. I'm looking for like a 27-14 type of game along those lines, where that's kind of where I have this game looked at. I think this is too many points for the Texans, but this is kind of where the game script I have planned out goes here, is Texans having to throw the ball a little bit and the Eagles being able to run the ball.
Here's what I think in this one. I won't give all my prop bets because I'm going to force people to go watch my Mearsy Minute over on Picks and Parlays. But the team total for the Eagles, I have higher than that because their defense is suffocating and with the additions that they made. And on top of that, I watched them absolutely obliterate the Steelers secondary. And I don't think the Texans have anywhere near a defense that the Steelers do. And that's saying little at the moment, but I think you know where I'm going with that. So I think that Jalen Hurts and the Eagles can do a lot. I do like the Miles Sanders rushing. I do think they can utilize him a little bit more than they were able to last week. So I think they'll definitely use his legs where they can. But we'll see. Everyone's going to go see what I think. But I think a passing game with the Eagles is going to be the way to go. And I think that they can put up big points in this matchup. I know Thursday Night Football, we're always saying stay away from it, but I just saw too much, and against a Texans team that's a little questionable at the moment. But I'm excited for that because it's going to see, we're going to see in a short week, can this offense really do what it just did against the Steelers, if not more. But thank you so much, Nick. Always appreciate your time. Again, those are his 3 best Thursday Night Football prop bets. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Picks and Parlays Power Hour is live Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thanks so much for tuning in.